A slaver ship barrels through space, run by a ragtag group of bandits just trying to make enough cash to satisfy their next yayo fix. It's a trash heap of a ship. Old bottles of beer and rusty junk clang around the passages as it hurtles through space. We enter a cell holding Anna, her daughter Thea, and her son Todd, looking like they haven't had a shower or meal in days. Todd is whistling to himself a happy song. He doesn't have a care in the world. His mother and sister just look at him and smile. Todd is but a simple, sweet young lad. Suddenly, a massive jolt. They hear yelling through the tattered walls of the ship and footsteps running. Alarms are blaring. A sound of ship thrusters fills their ears. The sound pulls further and further away. No more footsteps. Only the incessant alarm. The bandits have escaped on a pod and left them to die. They crowd around each other in their cell, hugging as they know their fate. The plummeting spacecraft heads toward the orbit of a nearby planet. The sound of ripping metal and fire consumes them. Woomph! They are lifted off the ground for a moment and then hit the floor hard again. They look up and just hear the wind whistling outside. The world is quiet. They are floating down toward the planet on a safety parachute. Thwomp! They land on solid ground. Silence. Then a groan comes from nearby inside the ship. Anna tries to communicate with the groaning person. Thea notices that in all the chaos, the door to their cell got jammed by losing power. Thea grabs a stool from their cell and is able to pry open the door manually now. The family escapes from their cell and is able to find the source of the groan, a man named Cornelius. He has some bruises and is a little woozy. As they emerge, the light blinds them. They hear the galloping of horses, getting closer and closer. "You there!" shouts someone. They finally are able to see two men in royal garb riding on horseback. They stare right at Todd. "I say, you there!" Todd points to himself. "Yes, you! You must be the lad we've been looking for. The promised one. Our countess told us to expect a boy in rags coming to us in an undercover ship." He looks upon the flaming wreckage. "Although I wasn't expecting such a dramatic entry. As stated in the letter you received, you are to hide in secret until the Stellarch calls to join you at your camp. If the Stellarch likes what they see, you will then leave this planet and be ensured safety and riches for the rest of your life." The family and Cornelius's mouth gape open as they turn to Todd. The two men look at each other confused. "You are the boy I speak of?" Todd starts to open his mouth as Anna steps in. "Of course, good sir. He is just a bit shy. We will do as you command." She curtsies for the men. They furrow their brows, and Anna looks a bit embarrassed. "Very good. We will be in touch very soon. Oh, and be aware, as bandits will soon be looking for you." They turn around and ride away just as quickly as they arrived. The family looks at Todd as he shrugs his shoulders. He starts whistling again and sits on a tree stump. He grabs a berry off a nearby bush, pops it in his mouth, gazing at a bird singing in a tree. Cornelius, aching in pain, attempts to bow in front of Todd. Anna and Thea give each other a look that says, "What are we in for?" Hey everybody, my name is Triple J, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play series of RimWorld 1.1 and the Royalty DLC called The Royal Idiot. So, here we have our family. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get all of their work priorities set up, and I'll be right back with you. Alright, so here we have their priorities set up. So, we have Anna, Thea, Todd, and Cornelius. And I wanted to do something involving the Royalty DLC for this Let's Play. And I thought it would be really interesting to have a pawn that essentially cannot do anything. So, if you are familiar at all with the Royalty DLC, as you move up the royal ranks, you start to become a little less interested in doing work. And so I thought, what if we made a guy who already isn't very good at something a royal? So we're going to have Anna, Thea, and Cornelius, now who's tagging along with this family, trying to get Todd to be this royal so they can get off this planet. And obviously Todd was mistaken for someone else. Who else? We don't really know, but I think it'll be a pretty fun adventure. And we're just going to have to kind of pull Todd along and give him all of these psychic powers and give him these beautiful bedrooms. And he's not going to do anything for us. Anna and Thea know that this is what they need to do to survive, so they're going to do it. And everyone else buys into it too, especially Cornelius, because he's already a slave as well. So he's got nowhere else to go except help these people. So that's going to be our story moving forward. I could not, in Prepare Carefully mod, where I kind of set up all of their stats and things, I could not set it up where he was literally incapable of everything. So we're just going to have to make sure that he doesn't have any jobs. And but I will, make sure that throughout this he can't do anything. So that's going to be the case, and hopefully we can get them to live. We are playing on Cassandra Medium, and all of the mods that I'm using for this playthrough will be linked down below in a collection for you to check out on the Steam Workshop. So let's get started here. We got to find our first base. We have a large hills map here that we're working with. And so we have a couple pre-built stuff over here. But I think we might just try to settle down in the center of the map here. I think we'll go maybe right here even, just to kind of set up a temporary base. So Anna, you are going to wield... Let's see. Cornelius is our meleeer, so I'm going to give you the steel axe. Anna, I'm going to give you this machine pistol. And Thea, you are our main hunter. So that's what you are going to get. I did give ourselves a couple meals and just a little bit of medicine to kind of get started. But I want to use this Let's Play, with our backstory. But I really do want to get to the end game of the Royalty DLC. Usually we do our Let's Play series on rough. However, I wanted to do this on medium because I wanted to make sure that doing this royalty end game scenario that we can get through everything and not struggle too much, and maybe make this a little bit quicker of a playthrough. So that was my decision for that. So let's get this started over here. Let's get a stockpile going, and we'll have to obviously wall all this in, but this will be really nice for their moods because this does give beauty, these statues that were left here. So let's get down the stockpile. And the stockpile will not hold, will not hold rotten. That'll be their main one. And I guess for now, you can also hold animal corpses. And then we'll do a dumping stockpile, maybe up here for now. And this can just hold anything that's we don't want. So not fresh, only things that are rotten. So hopefully they'll start to drag stuff in. Let's set up their restrictions. I'm going to keep everyone, I think, on a day shift. However, for Todd, I'm just going to give him, I guess he can do anything for most of the day. He doesn't have any jobs. So, I guess he's going to want to sleep. So I'll give Todd a little bit extra sleep, and he'll wake up and sort of do anything between the 3 hours, but then it's just pretty much recreation day for him. And unfortunately for everyone else, they're going to have to be working pretty hard, to make up for the fact that Todd is useless. So they'll be on day shifts, and they'll have a couple hours of that before bed. They'll bring things in. Todd's just going to wander around. Let's make sure that we get everything allowed. I do have the allow tool on, which has added some things. Now you can click here to order the harvesting or chopping of crops and trees that are sufficiently grown to yield their maximum amount. That's kind of nice. And then strip mine is a separate button now, which is really, really good. So speaking of chopping, we're going to have to chop some trees down, and we're going to have to get some growing done pretty quickly here. I guess we could just wall this kind of wall around this. We're going to need some steel and things. We are doing, generally speaking, it's a crash landed scenario. So it is not tribal or anything like that. We are a little bit close to the map, but I kind of, or the edge of the map, but I kind of figure we could go, I don't know, do a little of this. Sort of surround ourselves, potentially. Because we're going to need a lot of royal bedrooms. I think we're going to need one for Todd, and I think we're going to need, and that's going to have to expand as he gets more royal, essentially. And I think we're going to also have to have a bedroom for the Stellarch and potentially others as well. I don't actually know. But we're going to explore that together. So let's get this just walled up so we have a little bit of security going. Then, of course, we'll have to get beds. We'll get a door there and a door there. And we'll have to get... Let's see. Beds, of course. I guess bedrooms could be over here. I bet we can get us all a decent sized bedroom to start. Maybe like 4x3s. And we can just deconstruct that and put in that. Oh, and they're not going to have... We'll put doors right there. Actually, yeah, I should claim all of this. There we go. We're going to want to get... So we have these pillars here. We do have a table. They should repair that now. Let's get down a couple stools for them. Probably need a little bit more wood now that we've used most of it. Go out there and shop, but at least we're inside. We are going to need another bedroom for someone. I guess we may as well put Todd on his own out here. Todd's going to do a lot of wandering in this playthrough. Should this all be inside? Yeah, I guess so. That's okay. Growing zone, though. Let's get some potatoes growing and some heal root. I do believe someone has the ability to do heal root right away. Yep. And then we'll also get some cotton. Just a little bit of cotton to make some things. Yeah, they're gonna wall that, get us all inside. Maybe make that stockpile a little bit bigger. Probably could take down some of these columns. Actually, I'm not even certain we're gonna be able to. Oh yeah, we can actually get all that. Nice. We're gonna want power, and for power just now, because I don't think I want to put wind turbines down. For power, I think we're just gonna go with some wood generators for now, and work our way. Like, we'll put that down there, and then we'll sort of work our way through research to get to like either solar panels or potentially even just, I don't know, maybe the steam geyser, use that. So this will go around. We'll add lamps in here. Now they should have... This is actually going to be Todd's. That's going to be Todd's room. Little Todd can sleep. Get his beauty rest from a long day of, you know, getting beauty rest. Okay, you guys are just gazing out there. I'm kind of curious if... So Cornelius and Anna are very similar ages. Cornelius is 46. And, I mean, he's a little ugly, you know, but he's a hard worker. And he's a crop farmer, so he's kind of our main crop guy. He's also a meleeer, does some crafting. Todd obviously does nothing. I could not make these 0 because of the child slave, but I wanted that to be the case for them as the family's sort of backstory. So I could not make it smaller than that. But again, he has nothing to do. We've literally unchecked every task for Todd. And then Thea, she's our careful shooter, great memory and a fast learner. She's just really whip smart, really good at shooting, kind of under the radar. She's going to be our intellectual person as well. And then Anna, the mother. I'm kind of wondering if these two might get together. Anna and Cornelius, they're similar ages. You know, it's similar backstories, things like that. You never know. We'll see what happens. So they're going to sleep. Eventually, this table will probably get rebuilt. Todd's just going to go off and hang out by himself. We're going to have to do some recreation here. Get a chess table down. Get some power made. I'm assuming, what are they missing here? Okay, Thea's going to work on that right now. Beautiful. Probably should get some steel. That's probably an ancient danger. Probably should get some steel mined out. So let's do that. And lamps. Let's get a lamp and another lamp. Just kind of a bunch of lamps there. I guess I'll just bring this through. It's not good to have these through there, but because they're a little ugly, but I think for now it'll be okay. That should be able to connect right there. Anna's going to work on that, which will give us more. Great. Let's get a research station up immediately so we can start getting some research worked on. Yeah, that's fine there. We're going to also need a butcher table and figure out where our food stocks are going to go. I guess I could kind of build around here and then have this... Actually, I don't know. Can we mine through here? Let's try to get... Let's go like this real fast. And... should be able to deconstruct that. Maybe we can just have our kitchen and things down here. And this could just be where our food storage is. Might be a little exposed, but maybe it'll be okay. Because I want to kind of leave this open for... I don't know. We can even wall off some of these to have potential walls in the future. I think this base is going to probably change quite a bit. We're just kind of trying to get the starting setup. Why is there no... Oh, because I didn't build that. That would be why. And for research, let's go for... battery. Yeah, smithing. Let's just do batteries, I guess, first. That'll probably be good. There we go. And then I'm going to claim this, deconstruct it. And this is going to be where... Wow, we're having a party already. Okay. We'll do a butcher table right in there. An electric stove. Right there. Okay, we're having a party. Thea's throwing it. You know what? Hey, we just got to get Todd to be a royal. And, you know, we're going to be able to get off this planet. Maybe this won't be that hard. Yeah, I doubt it. I mean, it is RimWorld. Even if we're playing on an easier setting than we normally do, it's still RimWorld. We don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. Okay, so they're going to move that, build this. Do we have enough components? We should. Yeah. Great, and then we can build this. Which can then butcher creature forever. And this will be our... So let's cook. We'll cook 4 simple meals. Do until you have 10 of those, and then, but if you don't have enough to make 4 meals, do until you have, I don't know, 20 of those. We are going to need a cooler in here. So I'm going to, yeah, see, that's the tricky part of that. I'm going to go like this. Can we construct that? We already have a visitor, a paramedic from Lonthine. Oh, I may as well check out the world with all of you. So here's where we're at. We're kind of on this little plateau over here, these large hills. And right off of a road, we're close to a couple of... we're close to Lonthine, our allies. We're also close to the Empire here. Close to a couple of Empire ones as well, and some violent factions. Kind of a good, just general area for us. So, thought that would be good. Okay, and then I'm going to go like this. That is the wrong way. And the reason I'm just building that wall around it is because I don't want there to be... I don't want that to be exposed so they can attack it. That's the reason I'm doing that. I didn't need to make it this big. I could only have made this one tile, but that's okay. And then we'll have to bring power down here. And then what I'll do, wall that off. Door in there. Then this is going to hold cold storage. I could probably mine to make that a little bit bigger, and I could expand this if I want to. So do not allow rotten. Actually, I'm going to clear all. This can hold foods. Animal quest available. Oh my goodness, our first quest already. But not insects. And also not like packaged survival meals. Should really just hold meat, I think, for now. Maybe just meat and meals. No pemmican or kibble or hay. Okay. Alright, quest available. The Frightened Praetor. Let's view the quest. Tios Piva, a praetor of the Empire of Eris, is calling from nearby. She's being followed by an angry chinchilla. She says she only wanted to see a landscape on a quick walk and never expected such a deadly threat. Tio wants you to keep her safe at the colony for a few hours until her shuttle can come pick her up. She promises not to be offended by your body odors or lack of manners. She will bestow 8 royal favor on whoever accepts this quest. This is enough favor to receive the royal title of yeoman, and all benefits that come with it, including a psychic amplifier that gives psychic abilities. Be warned, those with titles tend to become haughty and needy. Well, being this is our first quest, we are going to accept it. We're going to accept it with Todd. All right, so this person will join us. Ooh, nice crown. Lovely. All right. So she's going to hang out for a bit. Then that chinchilla is going to come. We're going to attack it. We're obviously going to accept this with Todd. Here comes the angry chinchilla. Let's get... actually, here we go. Let's move you over there. And Cornelius, you go over there. And... let's see. You 3 come out here. What kind of power do you have? You 3 come down here. You have stun. Nice. So you come here. I want you to stun this thing when it gets close. Very, very nicely done. Very nicely done. All right. So now that that is complete, I think the ship will automatically... Or no. Do I have to tell her again? I think I can say... Oh, no, the ship's going to arrive in an hour. There we go. That's right. Who's starving? Anna's starving? Oh, we do not have any food. Oh my. We ate through those meals very quickly, which means we need to go on a little hunt. Also, we should probably start taming some animals. Okay, so the shuttle has arrived for Teo. So let's get you in this shuttle. Hop on in. Okay. And we can just tell the shuttle to sayonara. Send it. And there we go. Todd officially has his first title. Little Toddski. So Todd has received the title of Yeoman. He's allowed to use these implants. So they're going to send us a psychic amplifier. Right there. And so Todd, you can pop this in your old little brain there. There we go. You now have Burden. So that is a new Psycast that comes with the psychic power thing is yielded when you increase your your titles in your royal favor with the Empire. So now he has Burden, which slows a target for a time. So the nice thing is we can use Todd for his psychic abilities, but he won't be able to really fight, and he can't really fight, and we can't really do anything else with him. So he's good for those things, but realistically, he's going to become very difficult to live with very soon. The more abilities he gets and the higher his rank becomes in the royalty, he's going to become a big old butt to deal with. But so are you collecting some? There we go. Hunting some buffalo. Perfect. Bringing us to getting some growing done. Anna's doing some cleaning. We're going to have to get some floors in here and things. Oops, sorry, Todd. You can go. Sorry. There we go. Got some meat. Cornelius is going to make us some food. And everyone should be happier now. Oh, you're hauling blue fur. Nice. Great. Excellent. Well, my friends, I think that is going to do it for our very first episode of The Royal Idiot. Thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate it. I'm looking forward to getting further in this one and really, really exploring the royalty DLC. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode of The Royal Idiot here in RimWorld with the royalty DLC. All right, everybody, we'll see you next time.